I'm Chris, and this is Single Dad Homesteading, brought to you from the front porch in the Appalachian Mountains in Northeast Tennessee. Hey guys, just getting on here for a few minutes, going to chit chat with you. It's from the swing here. Um, have a bunch of questions from a bunch of the new people that are on here, a bunch of questions about things that are coming up. So I thought I'd make this video as kind of like a little update video and let you guys know what's going on. Um, let's and address some things that have been put out there and said and asked and all that good stuff on the new post and things like that. I'm glad you like the funny videos, by the way, like the coffee video, which is pretty cool. A lot of you guys are wanting to know about an affiliate link for Jetboil. That is in the works, so we will get that up there and have that up within the next few days, hopefully. Jetboil offers a lot of different configurations and stuff. I actually made contact with them today just off the interest that you guys have for it. Not necessarily for me, but to make that work for you and get you guys maybe a discount code or something. I don't know. They're supposed to contact me back within the next 48 hours. So I actually talked to Miss Brenda over at Jetboil, which is Johnson Outdoors. And she's a wonderful lady. If you guys want to send Johnson Outdoors a little email saying, hey, help Single Dad out, and that would be awesome. So anyway, let's see what else we got on here, and then we'll just talk some hammocks. I've got a lot of you guys that are new that are going back and watching some of the older videos. I did a hammock giveaway probably a year and a half ago, and I've got quite a few people wanting a hammock. I'm sorry to say I have no more hammocks left right now to give away. I may have some more. We are very, very close to 10,000 subscribers. Thank each and every one of you so much. Hopefully we'll be there by the 1st of August. I'm hoping that that is. And if that does, keep your eyes out. We're going to do a live and celebrate a little bit with you guys on a live. We're not going to do many lives anymore, just because of the time that it takes and some of the stuff there. I know a lot of you guys, all you old eggheads, love that and enjoy my lives and stuff. So it'll be a little bit of flashback. And I'm not saying we're not going to do any more of them. We're just not going to do quite a few of them. But we will do one for 10,000 subscribers. We will do it midday. Well, not midday, after work kind of deal, 5, 6 o'clock. So that ELYN can participate in that with you guys, because she's having a blast watching these numbers go up and stuff. The survival videos. All of you guys want to do ELYN survival videos. So I don't know. Some of you guys know this. Some of you guys do not. But I owned a school for a long time called Prepping 101 here in Johnson City, Tennessee. I do traditional skills classes and survival courses for different churches and things like that. Men's groups. I do a youth program, things like that. So if any of you guys are interested in anything like that, you can contact me on that. But we will be doing them here on YouTube. We will we'll start out with the truck one. What I've decided to do is ELYN will not know. She's going to know that we're going to do it, but we're just going to make it happen. We're just going to be riding down the road, and I'm going to go, uh-oh, the truck is broke down. And we're going to go off into the woods and camp for the night and show you guys what we carry in our truck all the time, and then what else we may have in it for that day, and things that are dependent upon the time of year. So those are coming. Those will be out within the next week and a half or so. It'll be a little bit more in-depth video. It won't be a 7 to 10 minute video. That'll probably be a 30 to a 40 minute video, because it'll take a span of 2 days. I don't edit a whole lot, so it'll be spliced together videos like you've seen here before. Another big questions: do we do rabbits on the homestead? I've actually had that comment quite a few times in emails on that. We started out with rabbits actually before we ever got to this homestead 5 or 6 years ago. We like the New Zealands, so we've talked about going back to that and doing that. I enjoy rabbit. A lot of other people don't enjoy it. I think rabbit legs are on par with chicken legs and chicken wings, especially if you do them right. We had them in the Marine Corps on the chow line all the time. They were delicious. So yes, rabbits, that's something we will go over. I'll try to do that maybe in the next month or so. We're not quite ready. You have to build some infrastructure for those, some hutches and stuff, and we'll do some videos on those build outs. So those will be something else coming. One of the funny things that has happened, we had a gentleman, we'll call him Walt Disney. because it was quite entertaining and childish, actually. But I had posted the video here a while back on the things you don't want to hear, but you got to kind of deal. Trying to motivate everybody to get off their butts and start homesteading where they're at. I want to clarify something on that and not really take it too much further. But what I'm saying in that video is you have to start right now. You can't start tomorrow. You can't start when you retire. You can't start anywhere. You have to take, and if it's growing in a pot, if it's, if you've got a garage and you can put a quail hutch in there or a rabbit hutch in there like we're talking about now, if you've got a half acre in the city or a quarter acre in the city, plant a little garden if you can. You got to try to get out of debt. That was one of Walt's big things, is that I was just a hillbilly YouTuber trying to get subscribers and trying to get people to join. Well, I'm not just a hillbilly YouTuber. I'm not the most well-educated individual. I don't make movies. I make little videos for you guys that are from the heart and that the Lord is leading me to. I am a retired federal law enforcement officer and United States Marine. So just being a hillbilly, nah. But I am a hillbilly, and I take pride in that. So just take that with a grain of salt and where it's at. But what I'm telling you is it does take money to homestead. What I'm trying to tell you is if you do it frugally and you get out of debt, you no longer have to work for someone else. You can work for yourself. And for anybody that tells you you have to save up, $100,000 before you can do it, I'll call BS on that. I think that if you have the passion to go out here and homestead, you have to start off one bite at a time. That's find you a piece of property or utilize where you're at the time. Sell off your new cars because you don't need them. Sell off the big fancy house because you and your husband have already got the kids out of there, or you think that you have to have a $500,000 home, or you live in California where you have not much of a home, but it's a $500,000 home. Get out of those areas that are overtaxing you and keeping you a slave to the system, because that's exactly what it is the only thing you own is this, your personal wealth, and this is your personal wealth, not how much money you have in the bank. You have to do that. Money is important. Don't get me wrong. You need money to do this. But you got to understand, if I don't have a $1,500 to $2,800 a month rent payment, if I don't have a new car payment of $700, $800 a month, I don't have the $200 cable bill, I don't have the $150 best high-speed internet that's available, I don't have, 50 other bills because I had to have the 62-inch screen TV because the Johnsons next door have it. You don't need all that stuff. You need a home where you can be part of your family, where you can love and be beloved and cherish the things that are there that are truly riches, and that is your friendships, your family, your loved ones, and Jesus Christ. You may not agree with the Jesus Christ part of it. That's a big contention for a lot of people, but you will definitely believe that you have to have that spiritual time to yourself and not owe it to someone else. So take that in mind. Keep that where it is. This is my beliefs. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I think that my relationship has to be intimate. It has to be more intimate than that of a wife or a husband, but it has to be the most intimate relationship that you have. And when you have that with him, everything else will fall in place. So to Mr. Walt Disney, I'm sorry that you unsubscribed from the channel because you think that I'm just trying to get subscribers and get clicks and views, because that's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is get people to do exactly what you said in your post, and that's to come to the point of where you have to have, this big, huge bank account because feed's high. If you're paying that much in feed, if you're paying that much in feed and upkeep and things of that nature in your animals, you have the wrong animals on your homestead, and you need to figure that out. Because here's the thing. If you're doing the Joe Salatin and the Justin Rhodes and the Roots and Refuge and the single dad homesteading, if you're doing the proper means of homesteading and going back to the roots and going back to the way they used to be done, your feed bill should be way less than what you think it is. If you have that big of a feed bill, maybe you have too many animals. But, you should be doing pasture rotation. You should be using scraps and things of this nature out of your garden and off of your table to feed your chickens, your animals. And you still have to buy feed. Don't get me wrong. You have to do that, especially during the winter months. But if you're spending that much money, maybe you're doing it wrong. I don't know. Maybe you are. So, All right, I ran it on that now. If you made it this far, we've had a lot of people ask, especially old hats, and for you new eggheads that are out there. Eggheads are what we call the single dad homestead crew. Are you eggheads? Everybody knows that me and ELYN's birthday is coming up in August. I've had a lot of you guys reach out and say, hey, you want to send ELYN something or send a gift in the mail. If you look in the description below this video or any of the other videos, it has our P.O. Box number in there. It's P.O. Box 13, UNICOI, Tennessee, 37692. It has our Amazon wish list in there if you want to have ideas of what you're doing. You guys don't have to do this stuff, but I get fussed at all the time because I don't put it out there to you guys. Any of our affiliate links or anybody that we like or we enjoy, we'll put links in the bottom as like the Morning Movement with Nomadic Movement. Their coffee, amazing. Small batches, so if you don't order it and get it done, you won't get your coffee from them. It's expensive. Don't get me wrong. It's my one splurge doing that. But if you guys want that information, it's there. We're doing our barbecue on the 28th this year. Our birthday is on the 24th. For y'all that don't know, ELYN was born on my birthday, greatest present ever, and I will forever be 39 years old. She's getting older, but I'm staying the same age as she was when she was born. So, that was the other big question that people were asking was, how can they do that? How can they get stuff to ELYN? How can they support the channel? That's the best way. Right now, some of the things we're looking to do that we need to have done here on the homestead is we're going to put new fencing up and redo our paddocks on the goats and get those ready. We're looking at getting some turkeys and doing the rabbits. So those are, if you're looking on the affiliates or you want to go through Tractor Supply or something like that, you know, the wired red barn fencing like Jess and Maya are using, you know, things like that. Those are things that you don't have to buy them if you want to throw something, you know, whatever to do. You guys ask, I don't like asking for stuff, so this is a hard one for me to make, is throwing stuff out there and letting you guys know what we need and what we're doing. We've got quite a few things on the Amazon wish list type things. Some of the stuff on there, stuff that I want personally, that is way above beyond anything that I want you guys to spend that kind of money on. I got a lot of DeWalt tools and stuff on there that I've got there waiting for me to go buy for me myself. So they're not on there for you guys. They're there for a reminder of me to look at as we go on. So we're getting up there almost 13 minutes now in this video. So what else can we talk about that you guys have asked questions? I got a little list here. Got the hammocks, got the birthday, got the survival videos will be coming out. Rabbit videos will be coming out. That'll be a little while. Jetboil links will be coming up for you guys on those. Hopefully we'll have that done within the next week. We addressed what I mean by get off your butt and go start homesteading today. That's where you're at. Keep the questions rolling. Keep asking me questions. Keep asking ELYN questions. It's there. There's been very few excuses, I have to say, off of ELYN's question of why you're not homesteading. There's been a lot of answers, a lot of things and reasons why you're there, but very few people that have actually come up with excuses of what they're doing. So I was very happy to see that a lot of you guys are homesteading where you're at, if that be in the city or if that be in your apartment building or whatever it may be, or volunteering out with other people. That's another one. I am going to be posting a video on, just for our area, of different little community things that you can get involved with, farmers markets, things of that nature. I'll be shooting a video about that in the next couple of weeks. So look for that if you're in the Northeast Tennessee area, or even Asheville type area, Virginia, over by Bristol, Virginia and stuff. They will all be within an hour and a half of you being able to drive through and get involved in those programs. And hopefully, with a lot of your farmers markets, if you go to one, you can find out where the others, because they all talk together. The coordinators talk together. So I hope you guys got something from this video, this little talk on the porch. I've done these throughout the others, throughout the past. For you guys, one other thing, sometimes you hear me stumble with words. Sometimes you hear me get stuff mixed up and things of that nature. Know that I have severe dyslexia. I mean, severe dyslexia. So if you see me post something and something's misspelled or something like that, take it with a grain of salt. I'm a very intelligent, very wise individual, but I do suffer from dyslexia. It's been something that I've had to overcome my entire life, and I openly talk about it and tell people about it because it's not something to be ashamed of. It's just it's something that's there. I've been very successful. I've had a professional career, and it's just part of who I am. So, to all of you eggheads out there, all of you new eggheads and old eggheads, we love you. We appreciate your support, and God bless, and live with what God gives you, because we're out of here.